In Greece, meanwhile, restaurants and cafes are reopening this Monday to outdoor seating areas only, however. The country has also lifted quarantine restrictions on visitors from the EU and five other countries, as long as they've been vaccinated or have a recent negative COVID-19 test. Emerging from a decade long financial crisis before the pandemic struck, Greece is hoping to have its tourism sector fully back up and running before the end of May. Nathalie Savaricas in Athens tells us what is and what is not open today.
The big news, of course, as the country gradually heads to a total reopening to allow visitors to come, is first the big step is cafes and restaurants, which are really such an important service and industry here in Greece. So there are still, of course, very strict measures that will be in place, and that is only cafes and restaurants and bars who have outdoor space will be allowed to operate. So that shuts out around 20% of the industry itself. Also, the people will only be allowed to be seated. No music will be allowed to be played. 6 people per table maximum. Workers will have to wear masks, will have to be regularly, once a week, tested to see that they are safe to continue serving people. And of course, a curfew will still be in place, at least this week, until 11 o'clock at night. People will be allowed to stay out, while all these cafes, restaurants, and bars will only be allowed to operate until 10:45. After, they'll be allowed to have delivery service. So the authorities here are trying to open up with caution. It's a big test for Greece and for Greeks who, after so many months, will be allowed to congregate around a table and have a drink or a meal with friends.